Hi, and welcome to Three Questions With. Got my longtime friend Robert with us from Comcast. Hey, Robert, welcome to the show.
Hey, how's it going? Good to
Hi,
see you, Kevin.
Really good to see you. So let's talk about what you're doing now. Tell me about what you're doing for Comcast.
Well, I work for Comcast now, enterprise account executive. Pretty much focused on Ethernet, business Ethernet connectivity for Comcast now. So
That's a really big thing, though, because I've worked in companies that just didn't have the right technology, didn't have enough internet. And it just, you would be like, all right, everyone sign off. I need to do this. So you can kind of help people manage that. Like, hey, what are you doing? How much bandwidth do you need type of thing?
yes, post-pandemic, we live in an environment where it's hybrid. A lot of companies, work from home. A lot of their employees work from home as well as the office. So that creates a lot of stress on their current bandwidth and their current Ethernet access. So what I do is enable them to have better connectivity and communication across that environment now.
Because a lot of people haven't thought about that. Like you said, you're getting people from home trying to get onto the network and understanding what's involved in that. And so it's important that you look at, how much you need. And also, do you get into the phone piece of it too?
Yes, yes. We do sell, or support people from a phone line perspective as well. So you can get your phone, your internet connectivity as well, all packaged in one bundle.
I really like the phone piece of it, having that type of technology that I can, be in the office, plug in my phone, but also take it home and plug it in. When I first saw that, I'm like, this is amazing, because there'd be times when back in my banking days, I'd be at work and I left early or whatever, you're trying to reach me and you couldn't. When, then, I could just, all right, I'm going to work from home today, pull my phone and I'm like sitting in the office. I was always fascinated by that because it was just, to me, it was so effective. And I didn't have to worry about, geez, Robert's one of my key clients. I missed his call, because I wasn't in the office. And, now he's like, where's Kev, type of thing. Just rang right into my house. You never knew the difference. Of course, I'm still working, Robert, at 6 o'clock at night. I'm laying on the couch watching TV, but I heard the phone ring, so I get up and answered it. Helps though, right? All kidding aside.
Yeah, essentially, you just want to have multiple touch points, so multiple ways to reach yourself, whether a customer is reaching out to you in regards to particular product or service that you're trying to push out to them. A lot of the times our phone get hung up or get left in the pocket. So having that landline, voicemail, something centralized where a customer can kind of reach you at all points, and it makes it extremely important and provides that extra professionalism to your company.
Yeah, like I said, I definitely see that. So what other types of things should people be looking at when it comes to communications? Because as we were just talking about it, one of the things I'm surprised but not surprised by is people want immediate results. It's, I joke, Robert, I run a networking group. There's never an emergency, but there just isn't. But yet, if someone calls me and I don't pick up because I'm doing something, like, how come you didn't pick up? I'm like, well, I'm kind of in the middle of something, or I was away from my phone. But all kidding aside, if that happens, a lot of people are just going to call the next person. Hey, I called you and wanted your service, you didn't answer, so I just dialed the next number. It's important not to ignore calls, right?
No, it's extremely important not to know calls, and so many competitors out there that are selling and positioning the same product, services. So you might get one opportunity, one shot to reach a particular big customer that can be a game changer for you. So having that, multiple touch points, and as well as a lot of our customers are utilizing Teams. Teams is an application-based communicator app which enables you to have that additional transcript with a customer, and you want to make sure that you're capable to, pick up those calls. And that has a lot to do with your internet and what, internet solution you have in place to connect.
So, Robert, can you guide people if they just don't know? Like, for instance, you just brought up Teams. And I'm involved in some things that do use Teams, but honestly, I don't know a lot about it. But what I find is that sometimes people just don't know, like, oh, Robert, I could use Teams to communicate. So can you sit down with a business, listen to what they do, and then suggest the best technology for them?
Yes, yes. That's my job, is I don't really position products or services unless it makes sense for the customer to kind of buy into or makes sense for their business. I think of it from a doctor perspective. When you go into a doctor's office, they're not just saying you need knee surgery if, you come in with an arm injury. So I really try to dive deep into their organization and their business needs and the goals and try to, leverage some of our products to kind of help them and make them a lot more successful and communicate a lot better, especially in this dynamic time that we live in today.
So Robert, what's the best way for people to reach out to you? How can they learn more?
Well, you can reach me by email. That's Robert_Hemmings at Comcast.com, or you can, call me directly, 617-756-6503. LinkedIn, various other ways, but those three is primarily the, go-to if you're trying to reach me for any additional questions or concerns or any product or services that we offer.
Awesome, Robert. I really appreciate you taking a couple of minutes to come on the show. And as always, thanks for being my friend.
Thank you, Kevin. Have a good one.
You too.